Hi guys, how you doing? So yeah, happy new month because this will be uploaded on 1st of July. So I'm heading over to my best friend's place because this week's video or today's video really needed a male perspective, point of view. So who else rather than Clem because that is available right now. I had just suggested it to him but I don't know what his answer was. So I'm just crossing my fingers hoping that he'll accept to shoot this video. If not, I'll just going to use his points and everything so that you can just work out everything. So yeah, I can't wait for you to check out this video because it's amazing. I've just done some research for a whole week and everything. So yeah, so bye. Yeah, and basically don't forget to subscribe, share, comment and everything. I love you guys. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the love, for the everything. So yeah, let's go. Guys, welcome to my channel again and again. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and welcome to Miss underscore Kanini. So yeah, as you can see, the plan failed. After crossing my fingers, I don't know for how many minutes when I was asking him, it failed. So yeah, so we're just going to do this alone. I have these ideas but I don't know how to put them, but we'll just manage. Yeah, so before we start guys, sorry for the noise, I apologize. This is like the best option right now because I'm at home and everything, but things will just change. We just have to manage. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. So yeah, breaking the cycle. What do I mean by breaking the cycle? If the facts are correct, then we have so many teenagers that are pregnant, I mean female. And how do you break the cycle? Because most people are so judgmental when it comes to young moms, and they fail to understand that there are so many ways or there are so many circumstances that happen so that for this kid to be pregnant at her age, you know, apart from, how is this called, apart from having a mutual agreement that let's do this, you know, apart from that, there's rape, there's so many stuff that's going on, and most of them are happening in our community right now, you know, in our own community. It's not like it's happening out there right now. The kids are at home, so it's not that it's happening when they're at school or it's happening in our own houses, in our own compound, in our own communities, by the people that you know, by people that you know. This is a uncle, this is a cousin, this is a brother, and so many things. But when it comes to the deed has happened and the child is pregnant, then we start throwing fingers at you're just like, she got pregnant, how could she get pregnant and everything. You know, this week I've done research for a whole week, guys, for a whole week, and then I got to understand that sometimes it's not their fault. Yeah, you can have a mutual agreement with your boyfriend and then it happens, you're pregnant, and then maybe the boyfriend then is just snatched, taken to prison. It was just a mutual agreement, which is still, I don't know if it's still okay or not, and I'm not going to judge because maybe it is okay to them and maybe it's not okay to me. So what am I talking about? This week there were so many news of people that are in the administrative raping young kids, and then the justice is not done according to how we expect. We are not in a safe environment, guys. That is one thing that you have to understand. Our environment is not. Oh, sorry, we have an audience. So yeah. So as I was saying, it's not good. You know, there are so many circumstances that can make this girl to go and have sex with someone. Maybe she was forced into it, which is rape. And then maybe she needed money, and then the only thing that she needed, I'm not saying prostituting, no, but maybe she needed money to go and just do something, and then the uncle is like, no, you have to sleep with me so that you can get this money, or you have to do this to me so that you have to do this so that I can give you school fees, I can give you this and this. And so many kids, they are so vulnerable that they cannot know this is wrong, this is right, so they just have to do so that they can get what they want at the end. Yeah. And basically, as our environment is not safe at all, and I don't know if sex education should be introduced to schools, because it's really happening around here and things are not going on well as per how things are. Not many parents can have the sex talk with their kids. There are only few, because most of the parents are busy. They're trying to look for money for everything. They're trying to balance being a mom, being the work, and being a wife and everything. So the sex talk, maybe sometimes it will be hard. And for those of us that had sex talk when we were growing, then you can say that it was an added advantage, because you know what you are, the consequences of what you're going to get into when everything is done. I don't know why, because I'm so attached to this topic of young moms, because by next year, or by the end of this year and the start of next year, we'll have a large number of young moms. So what are you going to do if you know a friend, a cousin, or a sister that is pregnant right now that is going to be a young mom? What will you do? So talk to that kid. If she's pregnant, then don't be so hard on her. You'll be disappointed if you're a mom, if you're a sister, if you're a big cousin, on everything. You'll be disappointed. Yes, that is a 100% thing. You'll be disappointed, but not just push her up and be like, remind her of the same mistake. Do you know that you got pregnant when you were this and this? Do you know sometimes it's not bad, because the things that we say as a person really matters a lot, and it really has an effect on us. The same way that your mom can come and tell you something and be like, why did she say that? Maybe it was just a spur of the moment, but then it will really stick onto you, because if you have experienced this, then you'll understand. Yeah. And you cannot, by breaking the cycle, it means that if you have a brother, if you have a friend, if you have a cousin that got a lady pregnant, and then he left, then there's no difference from that one to the one that just did the deed and then left. There's no difference. So there's no difference at all. So what are you going to do? Stand up, say no, be the change that your family needs, be the change that your community needs. Say no. Tell her, you know what, you did the deed together. You have to stand by that girl. You have to stand by your kid. And most people, there's this thing that goes around, that kids that have been brought up by a single mom, really, they are so disrespectful, they are so this. No, there's no need to just go and throw in shade of something. Yeah. So it's not even right. Be the change. Tell your friend, this is what you did is wrong. You have to go and just work out on your mistake. You have to take over your responsibility. You have to be the father of that kid. You're not supposed to leave just because you got the lady pregnant and then you're not planning for the pregnancy. No way, it does not work like that. So if we don't work out on this, then I don't know if our community will be safe anymore, because we'll be like, I got, these things that happen, and you'll be like, why am I even getting pregnant? Because maybe the daddy of the baby daddy will just leave. No way, don't leave. Stand with the lady. Provide what she needs. Take her to clinics. Take her to whatever she needs. Be there for her, because I know it's not easy. I've never been pregnant, but when you read the books, you watch the movies and everything, and then when you just hear your parents talk and be like, it's not easy. So you just be her support system, just be her backbone. That will really, really matter. Yeah. And when all these things are done, think about the health of this teenage mom. How is she feeling? How will she be? There's postnatal depression. Maybe she can fall into that depression. If you know a young mom, just go visit and tell her, you know what? You just go ahead and rest. I'll just stay with the kid for like 1 or 2 hours, rest. Tell her, today I'm just going to stay here with you. I'll stay with the kids. You just rest. Don't just leave everything on her. Wash the house, I've gone. Do this, I've gone. So that you can punish her for a mistake. No way. Because when she falls into depression, there'll be no that mother-child bonding. There'll be no a good relationship between the mom and the kid and everything, and the mom will just hate the kid because the hate that you give her, she'll just everything to the kid, you know. Be the change. It's really sad when you hear people saying, you know, when just people take sex as a game and everything. I'm not judging you though, I'm not being a judgmental person, I'm just saying. And you're like, I slept with her, and then when she got pregnant, you're like, no way, I'm not going to take responsibility. That is not my kid, that is not everything, it's not even right. Take over your responsibility, be the change, you know. Tell your parents, know what, mom and dad, I got a girl pregnant and I want to take full responsibility. Yes, they'll be disappointed, but at the end of it all, they're just going to embrace what comes, the change that comes with your own mistake. Yeah. And imagine a kid growing up knowing that his father is around, but the father just rejected him. It's not even right, it's not even okay. So be the change, be the everything that you need. Yeah. And if you're a teenager there watching over this and this video, I hope this helps you a lot. I hope that you don't jump into this sexual activities without knowing the consequences, or without knowing you're ready. Because if you do sex, definitely maybe one day you're going to get pregnant. What are you going to do? Don't abort the kid. No, that's not an option, because that's like killing a life that God has given you. Yeah. So you just work upon when you just engage into this stuff, know that there's a consequence, and be sure that you are ready. Yeah. Say, when this happens, I'll be ready. When this happens, I'll do this, I'll do this. Yeah. So just prepare yourself, because after all, if you continue hitting it, you'll definitely be pregnant. So yeah, be ready for anything. Be ready for a kid, be ready for a change. Yeah. So yeah, I did not do this video so that to condemn. I did this video so that to help someone out there, because young moms are being judged, like being judged. They are being hated, they are being isolated, they are being laughed at, they are being all sort of things. Be the change, break the cycle, man up, take up your responsibility, take care of the pregnancy, take care of the mom, take care of the kid, until he comes. And when he comes, be that father that your father has been, be that parent that your parent has been to you. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm done, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps you a lot. I hope if you have a question, you can just comment and reply, or you can just go to my DM at you can just Instagram and DM me at miss_kanini, and you can also, yeah, I'll reply. Yeah. So please subscribe to my channel, like, share, tell me what you want to talk about that is happening in the community. And please, if you know someone that defiled or did something, don't keep quiet. Say it out. Sema ni nani alifanya hii. You know, be that change. Break the cycle. Let the environment be safe for our kids and for our future generation. So yeah, bye.